Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for some morning messages. I haven't done this in a while. I woke up and it is Friday, and I felt the energy of last winter when I started doing my morning messages. It just felt like that time of year again. I had all this like nostalgia of waking up and grabbing my coffee and just sitting down to film. So it felt right to do that today. Sometimes we feel the energy of a past experience, or maybe we're creating a new energy with new flow. And I'm starting off my day very differently. Normally, I go for a morning drive, and I didn't today. So let's see what this energy is all about. I feel like it's the past coming back. Obviously, that's why I was drawn to do this. It's an energy of something from the past coming back and bringing us really warm and juicy memories. Okay, and that doesn't look right. You did not burn, buddy. Thank you. I'm gonna let this guy burn for a bit. There we go. All right, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me, bless my cards, bless my beautiful viewers. Let everybody have an amazing weekend. I feel something brewing in the world, actually, and I don't know what it is, but it definitely feels like something's coming. And I don't know if that's a manifestation for somebody else out there, if that's like a worldly, like if something's going to happen on the news, but I just feel something building. Okay, so let's open up. And it's funny, I woke up to a text from my friend and she said the same thing. But hopefully for us too, it's manifestation energy. Okay, let's start with tarot. The Rider-Waite Tarot. What do we need to hear for this weekend, Spirit, or for today? What do we need to hear? And I just heard, where's the Divine Masculine at? So this is also going to be a twin flame reading. Okay. Wow, this is awesome. We have the Fool. He's about to take a leap of faith. And we have 9 of Pentacles, which is a really, really abundant card. So it's somebody who's taking a leap because they're finally seeing where their abundance lies. Abundance in money and joy and peace and happiness. And it's like this person is in this beautiful gown with a bird on her arm. And does the Fool too? Oh, the Fool has a rose. Wow. Which also represents an offering of love. So the Fool is going towards somebody with love, and maybe he's going towards this woman who is kind of like a Queen of Pentacles. I always see the 9 similar to like the Queen. 10 of Pentacles is like ultimate fulfillment in material things, and 9 is like right before that. So it's like when you take this leap of faith, that's when all of your abundance starts to flood in. Okay, let's see. Let's get a message on where the connection is going. Where is this connection going? Okay. And if you can see going, they're going through this. You can see the mountains. That's the first thing I was drawn to, which I've never read that on this card before, but there's mountains in the distance. And like it's like they're going through this cute little archway. And it's like they're opening up this new life for themselves. It's filled with travel. And the universe is literally, this is God handing them a pentacle. It's handing them this resources to do this. They're going to go off and they're going to travel. That was a message that came through last night too. Or maybe they're just creating a whole new life for themselves. They're leaving behind where they've been and where they haven't been happy and any karmic partners, and they're starting a brand new life together. What about Divine Feminine, Spirit? Where's Divine Feminine? Yeah, She has been in a battle. She's been fighting so hard. So 7 of Wands. So I heard she is super desirable, and all of these wands represent different people that are trying to pursue her. And she's trying to weed out the good from the bad. She knows deep down who her masculine is, and she's like, no, she's like, go away, go away, go away, go away. I know who my person is, and I'm not waiting for them, but I am only going to take the highest love possible. I'm not going to settle. All right, let's just get some random messages now. Spirit, what do you want us to know? Page of Cups. Wow. So they're going through some sort of breakup. There's a breakup, and then they'll be sending you a message. To me, Page of Cups is always, in the readings that I do, there always tends to be some sort of communication after somebody gets this card in a personal reading. So he's starting with 1 cup, and he's ready to walk towards his desires with this cup of love. He's finally filled to the brim. It's like an offering of love, which I already talked about with the rose. So after the heartbreak, we'll put it this way. So this could also be this energy. Fighting off and battling. It's like they're finally breaking ties with all of those exes. And exes can mean even just people energetically in their head. Throat chakra. So that's confirmation. It's like they're sorting through the battle in their head, being like, what is right for me? I don't know what's right for me. I don't know where I'll be happiest. If I take this leap of faith, will they still be there? So somebody's been battling in their head. The wands usually represent like passion and career and stuff. Swords would be like in your head, but which is this heartbreak. And it's a third party. So it's somebody who maybe they're married and they know that their person is, they just met their person and they have to leave their marriage. That's what this card represents. There's 3 people involved. Yep. So this could be mirroring the masculine and the feminine. I got this card because I asked about the feminine, but this could also be the masculine. The karmic energy, I just heard the karmic energy does not want to let go. They tease them, they taunt them, they manipulate them. And a lot of times the karmic energy in these partnerships are, the wife or the girlfriend. And these partnerships symbolize the relationship with the parent. So if your counterpart is a guy and he's, married or he's with a girlfriend and you guys met and it's really hard because you can't cross that line, but you see him in the partnership and he's literally being, he's not being treated well. He's being kind of mothered, or he's giving away a lot of his power to her. And it's not like a friendship. They're not like best friends. They're not, they're not pushing each other to grow. Usually the one person is allowing that person to stay in their patterns, and it's just not healthy. And that's usually because that's the relationship that they grew up with in childhood. And they have to get strong and see the difference and be like, why am I choosing to be with somebody that treats me poorly or that is not pushing me to grow? This person just is like, okay, if I drink, or this person's okay if I have addictions. And your counterpart will not judge you for your addictions, but they'll just say, hey, why don't you give this a try? Or they'll just let you figure it out on your own, but they're going to model it in their life by them taking care of themselves. So usually the karmic partner is symbolic of the relationship that the man experienced in childhood with his parents. Okay, let's do Micah magic on each of these cards. All right, what about 9 of Pentacles, Spirit? Or we could just see where they land. Let's see where they land. On my lap, rest. We'll keep that one separate. Okay, this one's upside down. A spiritual guide is on the way, and that was over top of the Fool card. So somebody's going to be guiding your masculine as he's making these decisions. Ace of Pentacles, horse momentum is here. So the horse spirit is here to bring momentum. And that is that travel card, the chariot. It's almost like this is the chariot. So this is the energy of somebody coming in, swooping you off your feet and taking you on an adventure. And that even could be an adventure of just going and living together, going on a bunch of dates. It doesn't have to be traveling the world, but it's just starting a whole new life together. And as I said that, a car alarm just went off. 1, 2, 3, 4, things will start to shift. That's that momentum. Things are going to be changing fast for some of you. Feel good to attract good. And that landed on the 9 of Pentacles. Go into your cave. And it's funny that this one fell on the floor. It's like going deep down into your cave. And I just heard to put this on the heartbreak card because there's a little bit of healing to do as they move out of this partnership. But I just heard that divine feminines, you're part of that healing. Just your touch alone, you know, like rubbing their back or playing with their hair or I don't know, holding their hand, that offers the sense of healing. Your touch, yes, your touch is what is so healing. There's that abundance. 777. So if you see 777 today, that's your sign that money is coming. I got that card 3 times in the past 3 days. So money is definitely coming in my world. These cards do not lie. They're always so spot on. 10-10, cycle is completing. That's the ending to that relationship. You've been through all the lessons that you needed to go through, and now you're ready to start a new life. And for people that were or are in karmic partnerships, they're not bad. They're just part of our human evolution. We have to learn what love is. And we don't know what love isn't until we're in a partnership where we see that it's not a full match. And we're like, there's something missing here. Like something doesn't feel right. And it's not about that person being bad. It's about you lifting the veil, clearing the space, seeing clearly that, oh, you know, I'm not in my truth right in this relationship. I am still not being honest and real. When I fully love myself and I become clear on who I am and what I want, and my ego falls away, now I'm open to that true partnership that's a true match to me. So you have to look at, you know, patterns and why you're doing what you're doing. Are you still looking for attention from other people? Are you posting on social media in the attempt to have people look at your body? I went through that phase where I looked back. I went through an ego death. I think it was a couple months ago, where I just wanted to delete all of my Instagram. I was so embarrassed. It's like the veil was lifted. And I was like, ew, Michelle, why were you posting all of these pictures of yourself and like bathing suits and all these things? And at the time, I wanted to empower women to just show off their body. But it's like, no, I was just offering my body up for other people to look at and to do inappropriate things to my body in their own homes, you know, like, but why did I think that was okay? And I know women do that all the time, and I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm just saying for me, I want to be living my life in integrity, and I want to be delivering beautiful messages from the universe. And I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just trying to be myself. And I noticed that I was not in integrity doing that. I was yearning for attention. I was yearning to be seen. And now every time before I post, I'm just a little bit more clear about what my intention is with that post. And I think about all the different people whose eyes are going to be on that post and what kind of mark am I leaving. And now I post from that standpoint, and I'm so different now. But, just a couple months ago, I wasn't. I was literally like just being a free spirit, putting everything out there, not having boundaries. I would say this is considered boundaries. And a part of me was going to go back and delete it all, but I'm like, no, this will always remind me of how far I've come. And I like that. I like seeing my evolution, my growth, and I just feel like I'm becoming more me. And I'm less the wounded Michelle who's dying for attention from outsiders. I don't need it anymore. I feel really proud of myself. And I got a new bikini. One of my friends, she saw this heart bikini. It's so cute. It's purple and it has a pink heart that connects the top. And there's a pink heart on the bottom. And she found it at a store and she texted me. She was like, you need this. And I was like, buy it for me. I was like, I'll Venmo you. And so literally like 2 days later, it was on my doorstep. She dropped it off and I was totally trying it on and I felt so cute in it. And I almost posted a reel with it. And I was like, why am I doing this? Like I could take a picture of the suit not on my body and post how nice it was that she thought that she found it and she thought of me and it was a message from Micah. So whoever's watching this right now, I totally went on this tangent for you. Where are you not honoring your body and just flaunting it and showing it to kind of get attention? That was the sexual abuse that I went through. That was causing me to do that because that was something I was kind of violated in the sense of my body when I was a kid. So I felt like it was okay for that. And I felt like, oh, that's a way that I can get love. I'll get attention if somebody, wants to date me or wants to touch me. So let me put this out there so I can draw people in. And that's not healthy. That's our wounded part of ourselves that we have to heal. We are just as beautiful fully clothed. We are just as beautiful, like not posting those pictures. And we can still post those pictures, but post it from an internal place of, I know that I'm doing this and I really feel beautiful today. And I really just want to be me. And I just want to post this, but be mindful of that. Don't tell yourself that you're doing that. But your wounded part of you is still doing that. I hope that makes sense. That was a long tangent, but somebody needed to hear it. I'm basically saying, do not give your body away. Like, here's what I'm trying to say. The people that you want to call into your life to date or to be with or your counterpart, make them wonder what you would look like in a bikini. Don't show them. Make it desirable. Make them make their mind go crazy wondering what you look like underneath that shirt, Kind of like you're giving away the whole basket. All right, I don't know why I grabbed this deck, but we're doing an Angel Answers deck. And I'm not even asking a question. We're just going to see what comes out. Thank you. Opportunity. This came out twice in 2 days. There's an opportunity coming. Open your arms to receive it. Looks like money. Looks like all these gold coins falling from the sky. Forgiveness. So somebody's going to be apologizing, and when you forgive them, that's when the opportunity will arrive. Be gentle with them. They're working through their wounding too. Just as much as we are blindfolded through some of the things in our lives, other people are too. So have compassion. It says, say yes. There's 2 yes cards. How cool is that? One has a rainbow. One has, I think, the sun and the moon. Pretty cool. 2 yes cards. So yes, forgive, forgive, forgive. I listened to a reading this morning and a woman was talking about like the time is now. We need all twin flames to be together, and we got to stop with the the third parties, and finally choose us, because the things that are changing in the world, we need to be with our people. The suffering has gone on long enough. Yeah, I feel done with this deck. So a double yes, an opportunity, forgiveness, and a double yes. Should we do animal? Now let's do hidden truth. What does your divine masculine want to say to you? We'll do one animal real fast. Dream the world into being, the lizard. And then the lion was just at the bottom too. So co-create your day today. Co-create your weekend. What do you want to happen? Start manifesting it. Start envisioning it. Lay in a meditation and just see the conversation happening. What does your divine masculine want to say to you? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I just heard they're wondering if you've moved on, if you're dating new people. Oh, that one kind of clicked up into my hands. I hide behind material things. They put their value on the things that they have, which I just heard they're unlearning that. They're realizing that the small things matter most, not the big things. I'm starting to understand our connection. I also just heard they stay awake thinking about you because of the passion between the two of you. And if you've already been intimate, they know that they've never been intimate with anybody like the way they have with you. I wish I had treated you better, and that's why they have so much regret. Because they're like, how could I be so blind to see that somebody that lights my fire like that, and then I treated them so poorly? Like, why would I do that? But it's their wounding, it's their ego. It's almost like they feel safer running from you because they don't want to hurt you, number one, and they're terrified of getting their heart broken. If you are this pure love, they open themselves up to it, and they open their heart up so deeply, they're terrified that you're going to break it. But we know as feminines, we would never choose anybody else. I want to feel that way again. We feel it clear as day. And I just heard a lot of you feminines watching refuse to date other people because you're like, I know who my person is. I am not opening up my energy to anybody else. I know I messed everything up. Yeah, this all seems like apologies. I just heard my angel say, Michelle, go take a drive. All right, so this is going to be my last one. And then we're going to take my morning drive. So maybe we'll do things a little bit reversed today. My life is not as together as it seems. So I think this is a main reason why they're not coming toward you, because they think they need to get their ducks in a row first. They think they need to have all the money figured out. They think they need to have their career figured out. But what they don't know is that you are a part of that mission. You know, you're the missing key. They need you in order to move forward. So it's like a video game. They have to get this certain token to move forward in the game, but they're not realizing it's you, because fire, I don't know why I just said fire. That was really weird. In my head, I wanted to say love, but love, being in love ignites a fire, which opens up your inner magnet, and it draws in so much opportunity and money and joy and love and peace. So when you're in love, life just flows because you're vibrating on another frequency. You're so high off of this love that money just flows to you, and opportunities and things just change. And they're thinking that they have to do it. Their ego is thinking that they have to be a man and they have to provide and they have to have it all figured out. But they're not realizing that what's really happening is their vibration is low, trying to force and make things happen when they need to open up into the feminine energy and be in love and feel the vibration of that, and then let the universe bring you your next steps. Last card. I knew exactly what I was doing. I just heard they pushed you away. They pushed you away to protect themselves. And I'm sorry, whoever's listening, if that's what happened to you, that is so painful and it doesn't feel good. Yes, you do deserve an apology because you are a beautiful soul. But when you remember that they were running from themselves, they weren't running from you. They're running from you technically, but you are them. So they're running from their truth. They're scared to finally step into who they are. All right, lovies. Oh, somebody just sent me a heart. That's so cool. What perfect timing. Thank you, Micah. All right, I'm going to go for my morning drive. I hope you guys enjoyed these morning messages. I am sending you so much love. Have a wonderful weekend. You'll see me again. Maybe I'll do morning messages tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.